Slashing the price of home batteries was one of Labor's flagship policies during the election campaign. The $2.3 billion program applies to people with existing solar or those wanting to invest in a new solar plus battery setup. It officially begins July 1st. It won't be means tested, and it offers a 30% discount on batteries for households, businesses and community facilities. And understandably, buyers have been waiting for this. But what does this mean for business? Damien Alvaro is a solar installer and joins us now from Wollongong. Damien, thank you for your time. Tell us, what's business been like since this announcement?
The renewable sector has been pretty strong anyway, so with this announcement we are definitely expecting it to pick up a lot more. So yeah, very happy with this announcement for sure.
And the scheme officially begins at the start of the financial year, July 1st, but you don't actually have to wait till that point. Tell us about that.
Yeah, that's right. So we can actually install the batteries prior to July 1st. We're actually encouraging people to get ahead of the trend. We expect things to get quite busy come the rebate time. So as long as we install the batteries before that date, we just can't commission it and turn on after the rebate time of July 1st. So yeah, it's business as usual up until that point. People can get ahead of the trend, and yeah, we expect things to get quite busy. So we actually encourage people to try and get things rolling now.
Now, how do you understand this will work out for the consumer? I mean, what are they saving? And that obviously is a recalculation of when their investment will pay off. Yeah,
that's right. So millions of Aussies have rooftop solar now, but batteries are a bit slower to catch up. So cost of entry was a huge barrier to most average households. With this pretty substantial rebate, we're expecting majority of people who have solar to at least inquire about it. It's definitely going to increase in inquiries, and yeah, like I said, more people are going to be able to afford it now. It's going to maximise the financial return for their existing solar system, and it's going to go towards that cost of living pressure that we're all facing right now.
And what sort of cost are we talking about here?
So I believe it's maximum of $370 per kilowatt hour. So if you get a 10 kilowatt hour battery, that's a $3,700 saving, and it goes up to 50 kilowatt hour. So if you do simple maths, you can see it's quite a substantial rebate.
Now, does this scheme extend to renters or landlords?
It doesn't. It does in the fact that if a landlord was to get it for their property, then they are eligible for the rebate as well. I would have liked to have seen some sort of incentive for landlords. You know, renters might be left behind in this scheme a little bit. It's still obviously a financial cost, so unless you have a really nice landlord who wants to benefit the renter, they may not kind of see the benefit of getting it just for their renter to save a bit of money. So it would have been nice to see some sort of subsidy for landlords to get it for their renters, but we'll take the win that we can get.
Yeah, and I know that state discounts still apply on top of this. You know, have you had a lot of people asking you about this latest scheme? Yeah, we have since Saturday. We've kind of known about it for a little while. I think Labor have done a pretty good job with the announcement in advance. When the New South Wales rebate became available, it was a bit, there wasn't as much information around it. So installers and homeowners were kind of left in the dark. I know a lot of people were cancelling their bookings that they had, waiting for the rebate to kick in. We didn't know exactly how it was going to be claimed or who was going to be eligible. Labor have done a pretty good job this time. We've had a bit of warning. A lot more details have been available from the start. So it's kind of given us a head start in the fact that we can kind of tell people what to expect to save. Installations are probably going to wait until July 1st, unless, like I said, people want to get ahead of the trend and start doing it now and just wait a month or two before they actually turn the battery on and reap the rewards of the rebate. And do you have any concerns about the regulation of installers or any scams that people should be watching out for?
Like any government scheme, people see dollar signs. I think it's going to be pretty well regulated anyway. It's similar to the rooftop STC rebate, which is currently available, which is pretty heavily scrutinised. So yeah, I would just like to see that the regulation, you know, the authorities stay on top of it. You get a lot of dodgy installers with things like solar panels, and it's not something that you want to get wrong. We've all seen the news stories of the ill effects of
incorrectly installed batteries. So as long as the regulations are adhered to, I think that we're going to be okay. Keep the dodgy installers out of the way, and reputable companies like ours can do the right thing, and everyone benefits.
And Labor expecting to hit 1 million new batteries installed under the scheme by 2030. Are you ready for the big business here?
Yeah, we're ready. Like I said, we've kind of known about it for a little while. The wholesalers are ready, like us as installers are ready. We're going to have kind of stocked up warehouses, and as soon as those inquiries come through, we're going to get the quotes out and be ready for installation. So again, with the announcement kind of in advance, we were just waiting for the election results, and after Saturday, it's all full steam ahead at the moment.
Damien Alvaro joining us there from Wollongong. Thank you.